Ever feel like prop firms are just setting you up to fail sometimes with like sneaky rules, delayed payouts, and constant resets? Well, I kind of did too, so that's why I tested Take Profit Trader, a firm claiming same-day payouts and zero restrictions. I funded 3 accounts to find out if it actually lives up to the hype or if it's just another trap. What I found might surprise you. Alright, whenever I actually check out a new trading platform, especially ones like this, I don't just trust what the company says. I actually dig through the user reviews and hear what they have to say about it. And not just the 5-star stuff like the compliments, the happy people, oh, it's so great. I actually want to know about the trader complaints, the frustrations and pains. I want to know what real traders are saying after months of using it, if they've ever run into anything negative. So I started with that negative feedback, because if something's going to go wrong with a prop firm, it'll show up in that 1-star section first. And one Take Profit Trader review in particular stood out to me at first. The trader said that he'd been using Take Profit Trader for over a year at that point, and generally found them to be reliable. But out of nowhere, he claimed that 3 of his pro accounts were disabled overnight. No email, no warning, nothing. He reached out to support and was told that he violated the counter trading policy, which he insists that he didn't. So he sounded pretty frustrated, and honestly, I do get that. Now, that would absolutely spook most people if that kind of thing happened to them. When you're dealing with money that you've earned, the last thing you want is a disappearing account. But here's where I paused. This isn't really a pattern that I saw in the other Take Profit Trader reviews, and I looked. It didn't match my own experience either. It really felt like an isolated case, so maybe there was a flag from the system, maybe a miscommunication, maybe something in the trading strategy, or maybe he did do something against their terms of service. Hard to say without both sides or really knowing exactly what happened, but I don't think it's typical, because when I dug deeper into Take Profit Trader reviews, I came across plenty of users who were seeing great results and didn't hold back any of the praise. One trader mentioned that after some initial learning curves, he started getting more consistent payouts, and in just a single week, he had multiple payouts hit his account without any delays, no runaround, no red tape to get in the way. He even mentioned that some people were complaining about customer service, but that in his case, everything he dealt with was professional and smooth. And yeah, that was the same for me too. Another Take Profit Trader prop firm review that I found came from a trader who straight up called it the best prop firm he'd ever used. His words, not mine. He pointed out the lack of payout caps, the flexible rules, and the real chance to scale, which, let's be honest, is exactly what most traders want. You want to keep growing. He said that he got 2 payouts in just 2 months, and both were larger than his paychecks from a regular 9 to 5. So congrats, that's what it's all about. So, is Take Profit Trader legit? Well, if you average it all out, Take Profit Trader sits at around 4.4 out of 5 stars with the reviews. That's not fluff. That just means that most users are not only satisfied, but are actually making money and sticking around and enjoy using it. So yeah, there is the occasional bad experience that pops up now and then, just like with any company, but based on everything I've seen, most traders aren't just using the platform, they're profiting from it, and they feel like they're getting good use from it. Now, the reviews definitely got me interested, and they were fun to read, but the features are what eventually sold me, because a prop firm can sound great from everyone talking about it, but if the day-to-day tools are clunky or the rules are too tight for you personally, you're gonna get wrecked. Alright, so when I started checking it out, what first caught my eye was the payout system. Take Profit Trader prop firm has one of the fastest payout systems that I've seen and used. If you've ever used TopStep or my Forex funds, you know that they have milestones and mandatory waiting periods. Not with Take Profit Trader. As soon as you pass the evaluation and you go pro, you can request a payout the same day. That speed completely changes your cash flow game. And unlike competitors like TopStep, there's no annoying 2-step evaluation process that gets in the way either. Take Profit Trader uses a single-phase challenge with more relaxed rules. No daily drawdown, no rule minefield that you might accidentally step on. You hit your target, you get funded. Simple as that. For me, that just meant feeling less stress and actually spending more time focusing on the trades. But what I loved most was actually their profit split and the idea behind it. On the pro account, traders keep 80% of the profits. Hit a few milestones, and you get bumped to Pro Plus, which lets you keep 90%. That extra 10% might not seem like much, but over time, that's definitely a big deal and it adds up, especially when you're stacking these consistent gains over time. And yeah, I double checked it. There's no payout cap, none. I've used firms that, they make you hit 2 to 3 payout requests before you even touch more than like $1,000. But here, what you earn is what you take home, period. They also support multiple funded accounts, so right now you can manage up to 5 Pro or Pro Plus accounts all at once. That means that you can diversify strategies or scale size without violating any of the terms. It gave me more room to experiment without blowing up my main account. And another thing that actually makes this platform stand out is the reward system. So as you progress, you unlock badges that actually mean something. Like, we're not talking these empty achievements like a video game. They give you a faster payout access, even higher scaling limits, and even more reduced reset costs. It felt like the platform was rewarding that consistent smart trading behavior, not just those high-risk swings that could be profitable. Resetting a pro account, if it needs to be done, is also straightforward. You don't need to reapply or go through long support tickets. You just hit reset, you pay the fee, and you're back in action. That alone saved me time and gave me the flexibility to keep going when things didn't really go my way. It happens to everyone. And if you're wondering about trading platforms, they support the big ones with like NinjaTrader, RTrader, Quantower. I personally use RTrader Pro and had no issues connecting, placing trades, or just tracking my progress. Everything really felt clean and responsive. And compare that to TopStep, which I've also used extensively. Take Profit Trader just feels more modern. Their dashboard is better laid out, their support is quicker to respond, and the rules don't feel like they're set up to trip you up and just make you fail automatically. So yeah, from the profit splits to the same-day payouts, it all felt geared toward helping traders succeed, not catching them in technicalities. Now, is everything perfect? Well, no, not exactly. The one thing that I noticed is that the platform might feel too simple for some traders. If you're the type that loves the spreadsheets, the super granular analytics, or platforms with like the million customizable settings, you might feel a little light in that area. But honestly, that's by design. The whole point here is to reduce friction, to simplify it and smooth out the process. And once I adjusted to the layout and the flow, I actually found myself trading more and tweaking less. It's not a con if you're someone who wants to focus on just the trading itself instead of fiddling with all the dashboards and extra things. So yeah, I wouldn't even call it a flaw, just a heads up depending on your style. And when it comes to cost, know that Take Profit Trader is not free, but it's definitely not overpriced either, in my opinion. I'd say it falls like right in the middle, reasonable for serious traders, maybe a bit steep if you're just testing the waters. So I think it really depends. What really made it worth it for me is the value that you actually get back when you start using it. Between the fast payouts, the high profit splits, and the ability to scale, I found myself making back the cost really quickly once I started hitting that groove. They also usually offer discounts and promos, so you can check the link in the description of this video for their current pricing plan. We keep it updated with the latest offers, promos, and potential bonuses so you can get the best deal. So, is Take Profit Trader legit? Well, from what I've seen, yeah, it actually delivers. The rules are fair, the payouts are fast, and I didn't feel like I was constantly dodging traps. If you're serious about funding your trades without all the drama, this is one of the few platforms I'd recommend and trust. So check the link in the description of this video to get started with our special discount and coupon.